What's up, everybody? Kenny here, also known as Silent 85. I lost the camera there for a minute. Forgive how I look. I'm a little rough today. I wanted to do another vlog. I'm going to be doing one later for, speaking in public, number one, and also touching more on the shooting. But I wanted to talk about something real quick about criticizing or criticism of governments, leaders, so on and so forth. The number one fear I have, and I think we're starting to see that emerge, is that with the Trump shooting, much like the Israel situation, is that the aftermath, if we begin to criticize or say anything negative in criticism of Trump's speech, Biden's speech even, so on and so forth, that you're going to be labeled almost immediately by a lot of folks as supporting terrorism or supporting the attempted assassination. And this is obviously, a win for Republicans, because there is a opportunistic grab here to label people that are just having their American right of speech, freedom of speech, and stating their criticisms of their own government, their own leaders, so on and so forth. This could be at a point to where those American rights are criticized or denied by other Americans, and that's scary. So, unfortunately, there may be a jump in the video there. Something happened while I was recording. But essentially, what I'm making this video for is just to let people know to be careful when you're talking about it, when you're criticizing. If somebody comes at you with just like, whose side are you on? You support this, you support that, in a highly negative manner, labeling you as such, trying to make you something you're not. Just remember that there is a lot of intensity in the U.S. right now, and that if you get an initial reaction or thought, either from somebody or within your own head, to label somebody, just remember, we're all Americans. We're going through this together. We have our details right now, but not even the full stories known. There's going to be assumptions. There's going to be theories. There's going to be all kinds of stuff, and there's even going to come through stuff on the media that may or may not be, kosher, as it were. But it's our American right to be able to criticize, no matter the circumstances. And it's our right to criticize the government. It's what this country was built on. We got away from a king that was tyrannical. We should not have to face another king that's tyrannical, that would do away with our American standards and American founding documents or pieces of government. So if there's talk of that, that's tyranny, right? That's tyranny, because these things have been in place for a long time that has protected us, especially the Constitution, Bill of Rights, so on and so forth. So if there's any talk of doing away with that, if there's any talk of somebody taking over the country and running it their way instead of the people's way, that's not exactly a leader. That's a dude or person trying to make an opportunity for himself to show that I am greater than the 250 years of our American history. Or the fact that there was over hundreds of thousands of people that died in the Civil War alone fighting for this, the Revolutionary War as well, fighting for these American ways. But just don't get riled up by the loudest yet smallest minority because something has happened, or the largest largest majority would be redundant. Look, baseline, there's a lot going on. Just remember, you have human beings that are assuming things, making their own theories. They're going to spread that word. There's going to be information that's unknown, yet people will think it's known. They know what's best. They know what's right. So on and so forth. Even if they're not educated in it, they're already going to know, well, I hear this and I hear that. It's just nuts. And you hear that from day to day. But in times like this, it's amplified, especially in echo chambers like social media. I'll touch on that in the other one, because that's what social media is. It's an echo chamber. You put out one little thought, people see it, people cling to it, it builds, and it amplifies, just like echoes in a cave. and people just parrot it, and that's how it builds, even though it's false information or unknown information, biased information, so on and so forth. But anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay sane. Remember, you're awesome. Never let the world tell you otherwise. At times of tragedy, people will be people, but you be you. And just remember, you have your rights as an American. You have your rights as a human being. You can always state your opinion and criticize whatever's needed. Just never get violent about it. Never get up in somebody's face or react in a very negative manner, because other people have their rights as well. So anyway, remember, you're awesome. Never let the world tell you otherwise. See ya.